Hey everybody, Jeppy here, and the episode 5 Act 2 update is finally able to be played. You can finally play it. And in the battle pass, we have 4 player cards that are pretty much confirming the leaks of Agent 21's water type radiant abilities, along with some potential storylines with Pearl we are definitely gonna have to take a look at as well. So let me catch you guys all up on the leaks. I'm normally not one to look at leaks because I like to be surprised, but I did get leaked to me that Agent 21, the next agent gonna be added to Valorant, is going to be a water type ability radiant, and their name is most likely going to be Mage. Now, what is a mage? A mage is a noun, a magician, wizard, or sorcerer. And with the leaks of Mage being a water radiant, it kind of makes sense. So there are 4 player cards I really want to go over that kind of explain this water type theory, as well as the Piedra del Sol player card that I have right here. The Piedra del Sol, which might be the ancient artifact that Varun Batra, the rumored to be the next agent of Valorant, stole from the Realm Corporation. Okay, so either 2 things are happening in these kind of water garden of the heroes player cards. Because if you guys remember on Pearl, behind the defender spawn, there is a sculpture of, all the 4 original Radiants going to be in the Valorant Legion. There's JETT, OMEN, Sage, and Phoenix. And in the Garden of Heroes series player cards in the Battle Pass, it shows the 4 original Radiants of the Valorant Legion doing heroic things using their powers to save the civilians of the Pearl District. So we have 2 possible ways of interpreting these player cards. Either they are the epic stories being told of the original 4 Radiants of the Valorant Legion doing what they can to protect the civilians of Omega Earth's Lisbon, Portugal before the dome was built, or this is perhaps a breach in the dome, water flooding in, and a disaster happening on Pearl, which I don't think is super likely. Or this is a hint of Mage, Agent 21, Varun Batra, using their powers, and this is what the Valorant Legion did to help the civilians. With JETT, of course, we see her using her, wind or air abilities to push the, looks like a tsunami of waves coming in, and then we have 3 civilians trying to run away and seeking cover. And with Sage, we see her throw up a actually massive and epic wall, doing everything she can to make sure these tidal waves are not breaching into the city further. Again, we have the statues, the same statues in the same poses, I believe, that we see in Pearl behind B-site, or I'm sorry, behind the defender spawn. And just to show you guys again that this is on Pearl, this is the same, dome that we see above the map. Here we have Omen using his shadow abilities to get on top of a house that looks like it is, the flooding is insane, and he's rescuing someone who's been taken away by the crazy amount of water that's just destroying everything around here. Again, same statue, same dome. And then this is giving me some Batman vibes here when he's leading a crowd of people out of the water with a flare. Here we have Phoenix igniting a fire in his hands to be a beacon of light for survivors, refugees trying to find where to go so that Phoenix can direct them to safety. To me, guys, I think this is more so just a story of what's being told that happened on Omega Earth that made it to where they had to, build the domes because of the rising sea levels and the just crazy environmental damages that were happening. Again, to further that theory is we have a Pearl District, a SEASCAPE card that pretty much just confirms that the story is being told on Pearl. Oh my god, I just realized that this skin, the Premier Collision Bulldog, is the story being told on Fracture with the Alpha Earth and Omega Earth chamber shooting the Radon Collider on Fracture. Huh, I didn't realize that. So guys, the Piedra del Sol, let's figure out what this is and if this has any indication or links of the artifact that Varun Batra stole from the Realm District. So I looked this up, and it's an ancient Aztec sunstone that I'm guessing the Aztecs used way back when. So what if this Aztec sunstone, the Piedra del Sol, is the ancient artifact that Varun Batra stole from Realm? Maybe this artifact also has a ton of Radiantite embedded inside of it, just like Yoru's mask, and maybe the way the Aztecs use it in Valor's storyline is important to him and Realm. Why else would they add all these skins and the skins and the player cards and the sprays? I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense, right? But what are your guys' thoughts on this? Do you think the Gardens of Heroes player cards is the story being told that happened on Pearl and why those 4 original Radiants are, idolized so much on Omega Earth? Or do you think this is more kind of hints on the water-based Radiant abilities that is most likely going to be Agent 21 and Varun Batra or Mage? This is my favorite spray by far in the Battle Pass. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, notifications if you're new. Now with all that being said, Jeppy out!